Hi, welcome back to Elements in Focus. My name is Aaron Rheaume, and I've got Grant Soliven, our Manager of Advisor Operations, who just gave you the wave, as he always does. So, Grant, how are you this morning?
I'm awesome, Aaron. Thank you. I do. Sorry, I'm almost at the how. How are you guys doing?
As you know, Grant and I do like to have fun, and so we are covering our 5 critical elements like we do every week. If you are new and this is the first time you're watching this, Grant and I do go through our 5 critical elements, as you can see on the screen: your life after work, tax planning, the investment playbook, risk management, and life happens, and then lastly, legacy planning. What we found is that if you make a mistake in any one of these areas, it could jeopardize your financial plan. And so we want to cover these to make sure we're giving you small pieces of information to maybe spark some thinking or some questions that you may have. Today we're going to cover legacy planning, and specifically family and money. And I know, as it says, these are tough conversations. So, Grant, you want to elaborate on that?
Absolutely. And we also, too, if you have a legacy plan, we also recommend contacting our trust services team, Darren Hardesty, our CFP there, Joseph Clark, our CFP as well. I mean, let's just get real with each other for a little bit. The hardest conversations for people to engage in, at least prior to some of the recent events, were politics. That's the one I'm actually joking on. Politics, religion, and money. And money still remains one of the toughest ones for families. And so what we mean by the tough conversations is that if you're going to leave someone in charge of your financial well-being, either when you're incompetent because of a mental incapacitation or just because of death, please have conversations with them ahead of time. The last thing you want to do to your loved ones or whoever you're listing in those documents is to pass away and all of a sudden they have to step into this weird, convoluted plan and something
That's unknown
to them, right? That really causes so much stress. So what I'm not advocating for is for you to tell your family your entire financial position. That's not it whatsoever. But if Aaron and I are related, and Aaron's going to take over taking care of my family and my resources when I'm gone, I need to say, Aaron, hey, by the way, if anything happens to me, you need to take care of Kim, my family. Here's where my resources are. Contact Financial Enhancement Group, right? And then I'll get you the plan document down the road that illustrates everything you're responsible for. That is such a loving conversation, right? Because you're not leaving them subject to something happens to me, all of a sudden Aaron gets this letter. It says, oh, by the way, you're not an executor or trustee of this entire estate. That leads to so much frustration and heartache, especially amongst family, and which is one of the key reasons we built our trust services department, is so that FEG, Financial Enhancement Trust Services, could take on that responsibility so you don't have to leave the family or other loved ones or friends in that hole. So if you're not going to use an organization like ours to manage that estate for you, please make sure you're having conversations with your loved ones, your friends, etc., who are going to potentially take over that responsibility, because it doesn't go well. I have not seen one where there was no communication end up the way it was supposed to.
Yeah, great points, Grant. The other thing, and you might have touched on this, but I will reiterate it, is if you're having that tough conversation, it at least allows you to explain to that family member or whoever's taking over your legacy plan on what your wishes are and what you would like them to be. If you hand them a document, there could be some things in there where they have questions on, and they might not understand your true intentions and wishes. So those conversations have to happen. So for most importantly, for that family member or whoever's helping you with the estate plan, make sure that they're acting on your wishes specifically. So,
and one other thing too, sorry Aaron to cut you off, and the other thing too is it also gives them an opportunity to say they don't want to do it. Right? Because maybe they go, I'm not qualified. I appreciate you asking because I'm a good person. I am not qualified for this position. So again, I just want to add that one in there too.
Great point. If you do have questions on your legacy plan or just questions in general, please reach out to us at 800-928-4001. Questions can be submitted at talktofeg@yourlifeafterwork.com. If you want to dive deeper into our content and resources, go to yourlifeafterwork.com. Go to the resources page, and you can find all of our articles and videos that we've done over the years. If you want to come in for a complimentary Next Steps meeting, more than happy to have you in in the office to meet with one of the advisors on our team, call us at 800-928-4001. Most likely, Brittany's going to take that phone call and get you scheduled with an advisor on our team. Thank you so much for watching. We hope you have a great day and have a great week.